Welcome to These Nuts Garage, and today we're going to be trying to pull out this truck, trying to even see if the engine will turn over, and maybe it'll start, but I very seriously doubt it. I thought something for our 100th episode, we would do something special, so we're going to try to pull this truck out. Yes, it's over there. It's right there. So first things we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we can turn the ignition key. The key's been lost for decades now. So I've ordered a new ignition, but I don't want to put it in just yet because I don't have the time today. So I thought about just drilling out the ignition and see if that works, and then we can get that steering wheel to turn, so that way we can drag this truck out of this hole. All right, so here's the truck. It's all grown up. If we can't get this ignition to turn and be able to turn the front wheels, there's no sense of cutting this truck out just yet. I'll have to come down here and, install the new ignition while it's down here. I'm just trying not to because of the, oh, Lord, please be with us as we crawl in here. Don't let no slippery snakes be in here. So let me jump over here real quick and we'll see if this ignition will drill out. All right, so let's see if this will work. I've always heard it would, at least on the TV. Don't know. Going on here? All right, here we go. All right, after many attempts, we had to just take the steering wheel off and put in a new ignition.
And it still won't crank.
Still won't crank. What's wrong with this old truck? It's been here forever. Battery should be charged up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're gonna air up the tires. We got this DeWalt air thingy. We're gonna charge them up to about 25 PSI and see if they'll hold. And once we get them all 4 charged up, we'll come back and see if we can't drag it out of this hole. Alrighty, so most of the tires have air, except this one. It's kind of broke off the bead, and I'm just gonna try to see if I can drag it out of there a little bit. And I'm not really worried about the tire coming loose. My house is just, 1,000 feet down the street. So the goal is to just get it out of here and get it down to the house. So I'm gonna put it on time lapse so we try to jerk this thing out of here. Alrighty, so we got the truck back down here to my house, which was only, like I said, maybe 1,200 feet, quarter of a mile maybe, to get it down here. So this is a 1988 Chevrolet 1500 two-wheel drive pickup truck. It was pretty much a base truck, came with a V6 automatic. Wife's grandfather bought this truck. I don't know what year, probably around 2000, maybe 1999. It was a very nice truck when he first got it, but Papa was pretty hard on stuff. So he kind of, as he got older, he would back into things, tear up mirrors and bumpers and stuff like that. But the tires on this side are holding air. They need to be replaced. Paint on it shot. Got a bunch of stuff in the bed that I need to clean out. You can tell by the roof, kind of got some surface rust on it. Which, if I do this, I can clean it up and, you know, sand it down, do the patina and the, you know, put that oil stuff on it, that boiled linseed oil, all of that kind of stuff. Now this side does have a flat tire. When we got it down here, it done broke off the bead. So I'm gonna have to get just a crappy spare tire and to throw on here so I can move it around. The window is busted out due to my wife mowing the yard one time up there at her grandparents' house, and kind of threw a rock, knocked the window out. The interior is really dirty. It's all here, just really dirty. We did have to put a ignition in it. I didn't include this in the video for the most part, just because my buddy Hoarse was here, and it was kind of hard to video both of us in there working in the truck, trying to figure that out and replace that. It's a pretty straight truck overall. It does need a front bumper. I about ripped it off when I was trying to drag it out of that hole back there. But it does have a little rust in this cab corner, and that's the only rust in it, right down there. So probably have to try to cut that out and have somebody repair that, and that's probably about the only thing. Now here's under the hood. This was, I think, a 4.3 liter V6 with a throttle body on the top. It's fuel injected. It was an AC truck. Somebody had come in here and stole my AC compressor, the radiator, all this stuff off of it while it was sitting up there in the woods. So the plan is with the engine is probably going to remove it and kind of see what went wrong with it initially, way back in the day, what he did to it. Whatever it is, it's in this back cylinder. I got it to running, but it was blowing out so much oil around that rear exhaust port. I mean, it was just a ton of oil, so then it quit starting at all. But what we're going to do is, here in a minute, we're actually going to just throw power to it and see what'll light up, what won't, and then we're just going to see if it'll turn over. I really can't throw anything down the fuel system because it's covered in leaves in there. Maybe I'll grab my vacuum real quick and try to get that out of there. Alrighty, let's see if this works. My battery charger is dead. I'm just gonna plug it in. I wonder if it's got enough juice just to maybe see if the engine's locked up. Maybe not. We'll just try it out and see. Oh, we got lights. Let's see if we got headlights. Oh, look at that. We got headlights. Oh, Heisenberg. He lives. All right, let's see if it'll try to turn over. I really don't think the battery charger here is just strong enough to put that much juice to it right now. Not that it's hooked up. I would like to say it's kind of locked up. Let me pull my truck over here. We'll pull my pickup truck over here and we'll throw a battery booster cable, jumper cables up to it. See if it'll start that way. All right, so we got a whole bunch of wires going on over here. We got this booster pack and my truck hooked up to it. So let's see if it'll at least try to turn over. To say it's turning over, so I'm gonna move y'all over here a little closer. I want y'all to keep an eye on it for me, because if it is turning over, it's very, very weak. Very, very weak. So keep your eye right there. See if that's turning. Turning? I don't know. You're supposed to keep an eye on it for me. Alright, so we didn't get the truck to run. Heck, the thing wouldn't even turn over. But was this video a fail? Absolutely not. Because I've been meaning to get this truck from that spot and down here to the house for years. This truck was my wife's grandfather's truck that he originally lived out here on this farm pretty much all his life. And this was his farm truck. And many years ago, around 2004, he did something to the engine, and I went in to try to fix the engine. I pulled the engine out. He cracked the flywheel, and I was like, how in the world did he do that? So I just replaced the flywheel, and then when I started the engine up, well, it had other problems. And I knew that going into this video that this truck had other problems. This isn't a revival video where somebody may have had this vehicle running years ago and I come in and get it going. No, I knew the reason why it was shot. Because of the motor. I took it out. I seen everything that was going on with it, so I knew it wasn't going to crank. I was just hoping it would spin over a little bit. Because if it spins over, that helps us, you know, undo the bolts and the torque converter and get the engine out. So this may be an engine and transmission out job at the same time. Now, speaking of the engine, what are we going to do? Do we put another a 4.3 liter in it? Or do we go for something like maybe a 350? Not an LS. I'm not going for all that. Just an old school 350 with a carburetor on it. Just old school it out. Leave the paint the way it is. Just sand it down and, you know, put the boiled linseed oil on it, all that. Get new tires for it, clean up and have the rims painted again, but clean them up and have them done the same way. The biggest thing would be to clean up the interior and try to get it as nice as we can. Now, this was an air-conditioned truck. Probably, I might go with putting an air conditioning system back in it. I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But comment down below if you want to, what kind of engine you'd put in it. Would you put the 4.3 liter in it? Maybe somebody thinks an LS, and if you have an LS it's all complete and you want to donate it to me, send it on over. We'll stick an LS in it, but probably the 350. So just comment down below what engine you think we should put in this truck and what we should do to it. I guess that's going to be all of it. I'm going to sit out here and kind of wash up on it just a little bit, and then the next video we'll do a full cleanup on the truck, put the passenger side window in it, and try to get it looking a little bit better than it is. So if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And that's going to be it. Y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video.